Hey guys, so it's been a while since I brought you like an empties or a product trash video, a beauty trash video. So I figured this would be an easy thing for me to sit down and film for you while I had a small bit of time in between virtual learning, nannying, house responsibilities, eating, you know, all those necessary things. So if you guys would like to see what I've run through and hear if it's something I would recommend or if it's something that I would not recommend purchasing, then just keep watching. First off, let me start with a product that is for my daughter's hair. She has 4C African American hair, and I have had such a challenge finding products that work well to bring out her natural curl. I'll be honest, for the first 2 years she was with us, we just brushed it out and like put in some oil, and that was it, but it didn't really define her curl pattern at all. So I did more research and I've learned that I've done so much wrong, but now I know. And the first product that I've run through completely is the Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils Flaxseed Don't Shrink Elongating Curling Gel. Now, this is a big jar. I went through this in about 3 to 4 applications for her hair. Her hair, when it's stretched, is to her shoulders, but it's a very tight, coily curl pattern. So what I end up doing is I put in a leave-in conditioner, a hair oil, and then I will lather her hair up section by section with this hair gel, and it leaves beautifully defined curls, and they last all week. So obsessed with this product if you're a child or if you have 4C curls or just curly hair that you want to bring out. I highly recommend. Now, I don't know how this works on Caucasian hair. I've only used it on my daughter, who, as I mentioned, is black. So it works excellently for her, and I would highly, highly, highly recommend. I already have 3 jars as backup in the closet, so great product. Next up are some tonic pads that are from Pixi. And if you guys saw my skincare regimen that I've been following for the last 2 months or so, it starts off with an exfoliator or toner, and I love having these little exfoliator toner pads handy at my desk so that when I'm getting ready, I can just start with these little pads. I don't have to worry about pouring out liquid onto a cotton round. They're amazing, highly recommend. It's a great first step for any skincare practice, I would say. We have a facial spray from Henrickson. This is the Nurture Me Facial Water. I didn't really find that this did anything. I sprayed it on my face before bed every night. It had like a nice lavender scent, but I wouldn't repurchase. I honestly don't think it had any skin benefits whatsoever, other than just feeling nice before I go to bed. So I'd say pass on this one. A product that you guys have already seen in my empties videos, this is the Frieda Go Blonder Lightening Spray. I will use this when I'm drying my hair, which lately has been like next to never. And it does kind of help to bring out the highlights in my naturally dark blonde hair. It grows in dark blonde, and then as I use this, it kind of just brightens it up to the shade that I'm used to it being, which is like a mid-tone blonde. So I would recommend this if you want a lightening product that doesn't really damage your hair too much. You can overuse this and really hurt your hair, so just follow the directions on the back of the bottle. Some Neutrogena products that we've run through. This is the Acne Proofing Daily Scrub. It took us a while to run through this, but it has like little granules kind of exfoliate while it kind of clarifies your skin. So I think this is a good like acne clarifying cleanser and exfoliator in one, and it's affordable, so I think this is pretty nice. Other product from Neutrogena is the Rapid Wrinkle Repair Moisturizer with sunscreen. I go through these very quickly. There's 1 fluid ounce in here. It's a heavy bottle, so maybe not the best for traveling with, but I do like that it has a locking mechanism here. I like the product itself. I feel like my skin really responds well to this moisturizer, so I've repurchased it multiple times and would recommend. 2 scents that I've run through recently. This one is the Physicians Formula Butter Paradise Eau de Parfum. This is the one that comes in like the little combo boxes. I love this scent for the summer. It's tropical. It's like coconuts and pineapples and vacations that none of us take anymore. But I really like the fragrance, would recommend if you enjoy tropical scents. And then the MAC Shadescents Creme de Nude. It's like a coffee and vanilla brown sugar mixed with some other things. It's so delicious. It's one of my favorite scents ever, and I do have a backup here. Love it. May have mentioned this one in my last trash video because I was almost empty, but now it's completely gone. Some shower products I've run through. This one is the DermaE Scalp Relief Conditioner. I use this on my son and daughter who have dry scalps because we don't wash their hair often because they're African American and their skin and hair does dry out quickly. So we do use this one on their scalps and they seem to really like it. They just didn't like the mintiness of it sometimes stung their eyes. So just be aware of that if you are using this for children, that it does have a bit of like a minty scent to it. So just be cautious, but I do think this did a really nice job of rehydrating their scalp, so would recommend. Herbal Essence White Grapefruit and Mimosa Mint Shampoo. Previously ran through the conditioner. I generally lather on conditioner a lot more than I do shampoo. So would I recommend? It smelled nice, but I don't really think it did anything for my hair specifically, so I'd probably say pass and find something that works for your specific hair needs. An eye balm from dermadoctor. This is the Wrinkle Revenge eye balm. When I get eczema on my eyelids in the cooler months, this is the only thing that seems to work other than like a steroid cream, which is a prescription. And I've run through most of this. It's actually turned color, so it's gone bad, but normally it is like a pale whitish cream color. I would recommend this if you have dry eyelids. It works wonders. It's definitely on the pricey side, but it does work. So I would recommend this one. A primer glow lotion that I love that I've run through is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. This is shade 902. I also have their like 1 or 2 shades darker, and I use them in the summer as like a glowy bronzer. These do expire probably within a year, so your shelf life is maybe 9 months on these. So just keep that in mind. You won't be able to have this one for year after year and it'll still be good. So I do like this one, but I would probably suggest buying it when you're ready to use it, not one of those products that you want to buy in advance to have on hand for when you run out. So just keep that in mind. 2 mascaras that I have run through and that have dried out. This one is the Thrive Cosmetics, the Liquid Lash Extension Mascara. People raved about this one, but I just don't think that it did for me what it did for everyone else. Maybe it's because it's a sample size and not full size. It was nice. It's a tubing mascara, so it's not just gonna like flake off on you. You have to actually wet it and rub it off. But it didn't give me like dramatic false lashes like I look for. So would I repurchase this one? Probably not. There are others from the drugstore that I feel like do a better job like this one. So I'd probably save my money on this one. And this one is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, which I already have a backup. I have several backups. I think this is a really good mascara. I do think this one's a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, only this one doesn't transfer to the skin under my lashes. So I think this one's even better than the Too Faced one. So would I recommend? Definitely. The concealer that I've run completely through is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer in the shade 110 Nude Ivory. This is one of my favorites. I love this one for under the eyes, anywhere that there's imperfections. It's maybe $10 or $11. I love it, and I have already repurchased it, so I would highly recommend this one. Okay, my husband had to get into the bathroom behind me, so you might hear him in the background, so my apologies, but I only have a few things left. So next thing I've run through is the Neutrogena Blackhead Eliminating Strip to Scrub. It's a strip you put on and then you kind of like scrub it off. It's fine, but I think I prefer the ones where you pull and then all the things get pulled out of the pores. So I'd probably say pass on this one and get one of those like pore strips that you pull off and pull all the junk out of the pores. And then some wipes I've run through. These are Evio Skin and Aurora Refreshing Cleansing Hemp Wipes. They were fine. I didn't notice any difference. These came in a BoxyCharm. So they're just basic wipes, but can't really say I'd recommend them over something else. And then the Neutrogena Makeup Removing Cleansing Tellets, the hydrating ones. I'd say go with the basic Neutrogena wipes if you're in the market for wipes. I don't really feel like any of the other varieties really do anything different from the standard wipes that they have. So I would say they all work pretty much the same. So pick the one that you feel works best for you. Last 2 products. This one is the DermaE Advanced Peptides and Collagen Serum, which I loved. I ran through it fairly quickly, and that says a lot for me to complete a serum before it expires. Yep, we're good for another 2 years. This was a really great serum. I highly recommend. And finally, we have the Pixi Sun Mist, which has sunscreen in it. It's not my favorite sun mist. There's some other ones that I've been using, like there's a Neutrogena spray one that I like a little bit more. A couple other ones that I've been trying. So it's fine in a pinch, it's drugstore, but can't say I'd recommend over others. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I've used up and hearing if I would or would not recommend repurchasing. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.